Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge again, and today, yes, we got something to go over from the Discord this time, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button, but also if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now that said, here we go. Captains, we're going to go over this, drop the 2E season, and then give our conclusions. But before we go on here, I'm going to just put out there, this information was already sneak peeked on the console bridge as per the official Star Trek Online X feed. And now it seems like there was a little bit of a whoopsie as the blog for this ship came up and someone snagged it. So huge shout out to KelMD for catching the blog before it was pulled down, and for shout out again to Master for letting me know that this was in the Discord. So as you saw already in the thumbnail, it's a new ship incoming, and what is it? It's the Credence Miracle Worker Dreadnought Cruiser. Now, having said that, captains, if you don't know what this ship is, I believe the ship was in Discovery Season 5 and or 4. Let me know in the comments below to correct me. But it was a very brief shot of the ship, and in case, captains, you don't know what the ship looks like I said, we covered it already, but here, we'll do it again here. We'll put that on screen, and then this is an art station. I will actually link this in the description below, but this is the ship. And I feel like there's a lot going on here, especially when it comes to this shot here. It looks like it has like 6 nacelles, top, bottom, and then 2 on each side. And we get a kind of a frontal view there, and the bottom nacelles are way too out. I don't know if the side ones are just impulse engines because they are glowing red. Those are bizarre colors. I don't know what they're trying to do with the ship. But I will note, this top view reminds me of a ship from Star Trek Starfleet Command, the original one. The USS Yamato, the twin hull battleship. Captains, if you played that game, let me know in the description below, because I really had a lot of fun playing that ship when I was playing that game. But there is again some just additional views of the ship. There's a side view, the front view, the side. It's not the best ship, and for me personally, it's not doing anything for me. And captains, some of you already know, for me, it's all about visuals. It's not doing anything for me, so just thought we show that off here. I again will link that in the description below. But we'll go back here to the blog. So again, we'll go over this when they officially release this, but again, I think this is just fair game. And it's going to be an Infinity Lockbox ship, and it's going to drop on July 2nd. Now, I'll say this again like I have with many of the videos before. Captains, if you want this ship interests you, do not open them with keys. There's probably going to be a sale when this thing drops, but our suggestion always is to buy keys when they're on sales, wait for the sale to be over, put them on the exchange, rinse and repeat until you've sold the keys you need to make up the EC that you need to buy this ship. So, because I've seen captains open 250 boxes and just get nothing. So just throwing that out there, and we'll always throw that out there. So quickly we'll go over this because we're gonna go over it anyways. So it's a 5-3 weapon slot, so that's pretty standard now, like really ships that they've come out with. The device for the bridge officer stations here is 1 Lieutenant Commander Tactical, 1 Ensign Engineering, 1 Commander Engineering / Miracle Worker, and 1 Lieutenant Commander Science Temp Op, and 1 Lieutenant Universal. The console seating is 3 TAC, 5 Eng, 3 Psi, 1 Universal, and it can equip dual cannons, and it has a hangar bay. So it's a 32nd Century Federation shuttlecraft that it comes with, and of course it has a battle cloak, something you expect now on the 32nd Century ships. So a little heavy on the engineering, of course. So this is really leaning heavy into you being able to stack up those isomags here in the engineer slot. So there you go. It can have 7 of them. You're going to have one universal already, and then you upgrade this to T6X2, and you will get that ISO Mag Max. Hull mod 155, shield mod 1, and they just kind of went over the information here again. Impulse mod is 0.18. Again, we'll kind of go over this. It was just kind of just initial reaction here. Of course, it has the cruiser communications array. Only 2 of them, the attract, fire, and weapons system efficiency. So you can possibly use this as a tank if you want. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Never mind. More just as a beam boat. I was thinking of the last video we did, the Voven. We did that actually right before this video. So as we're releasing this, going to be releasing the same day as we do that. Starship package here is a Dreadnought Cruiser plus regen plus damage resistance rating to energy and radiation plus crit chance plus max hull, and the Starship trait is surplus supply. Admiralty stats 59 eng, 36 psi, 31 tac, and special is 5 maintenance per any ship. So what is the console that comes with? Is the lithium transporter. So what does it do? Specialized storage containers with built-in industrial transporters pre-programmed with fleet coordination protocols allow the ship outfitted with this technology suite to initiate a coordinated emergency transport that will infuse the entire nearby fleet with a sudden power boost, bringing additional resilience and performance to the subsystems of multiple allied vessels simultaneously. Any surplus power boost resulting from the sudden transfer is bled off through the weapon emitters, allowing both energy projectile weapons a chance to deal additional radiation damage to foes. Yeah, interesting. I have to see. It doesn't sound too exciting. Now, the passive boost on this is bonus to power transfer rate and starship drain expertise skill. And of course, the starship trait is surplus supply. When activating any emergency power bridge officer ability, you will gain additional healing over time, damage resistance, and subsystem power to all systems for a moderate duration. Additionally, with each ally within 10 clicks of you, you will launch a micro supply pod, which will grant them these same benefits upon arrival. Sounds cool, but I don't really think that's going to be meta breaking, changing, but it might be fun for you, Caps, and that is what is going to be with this ship. So we're going to leave it on this image again of the ship, of what the USS Credence is of. Again, it is a discovery ship, so thought we would just do this quick video, Caps, just to go over this, because it is, and well, it was leaked, and we have the information. So I think, like I said before, it's fair game. So with that said, just a quick video on this. I personally won't get it. It looks like it's going to definitely lean towards beam builds or do builds, and I believe Master Dude already said he's going to get this, and which is fair enough. Some people do like the aesthetics of the Discovery ships, and I personally, it's a 50-50, maybe even like 25-75, but Star Trek is Star Trek, ships is ships, and we're getting this one July 2nd. So we will definitely go over this when the blog comes out, because it'll probably have another one of those videos showcasing a little bit more. It might look better in some angles, but to me it's not. So Caps, do us a favor, hit the like button, comment below, let us know if this is a ship that interests you. And of course, and I'll say this again before we end the video, you can get the ship for the event campaign in 2025. So keep that in mind too as well. This is something you can get for free in a year's time though. So with that said, of course, subscribe here to the YouTube Bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.